1 2 1 1 2 1 2. All seems to be working nicely. Okay, right. So here we are, just in time for qualifying, or what have we got? Yeah, halfway through qualifying for this evening's multi-class race, season 2, and of course the multi-class race is the most exciting IRSL racing league at the moment, and we have the GR1 category and the GR3 categories racing on the same track at the same time. So it'll be interesting to see how they all get on. So let's check everybody out from the start. Last time to join Fran. So halfway through the qualifying, people coming in for new tyres with a nice low fuel load. Keep an eye on Robbo in the Audi. Robbo improve? Yes, he does. See if we can take that time through the first part of this lap. We'll stay on with him until the first timing zone. So the deceptive right hand corner down the hill. Just 0.15 down at the moment, depends how well he takes that corner. It's quite tidy for Robbo. Let's have a wee look-see at M3 guy. So through the final corner, a wee bit wide there. See what speed he managed to take with him now, see if he can improve on his speed from last time. Not on this lap. So Herbie. What will he get coming out the final corner? Couple of seconds off the pace there for Herbie, looking to improve on this lap, or not as the case may be. Wizard in the GR3 category here. .7 advantage over Nike Donna at the moment. After Nike Donna we go back to Emperor Buttock, sneaking into the pits for that last stop. Right and Lad pitting as well. So we're catching this here as they're coming out the other side of the pit, so see Wizard, we're thinking why maybe didn't pit there. 2 seconds off the pace in that one. We'll go on up and check for Buki out. We'll be looking to get rid of that penalty as he's coming in the pits. There's a penalty on his way in. All the way out. They out the pits. Emperor Buttock out the pits. Rocking the blue and white toffee livery there. A little bit agricultural. Emperor's that steering assist on. Right, and lad in 10th. Very strong driver. And look who it isn't. Hunty the punty in 11th at the moment. Slightly spread out in their good in the timings, but on a 2-minute lap. They're all quite well bunched up together. Don't think Hunty will improve on his previous lap sack. Slightly down. Let's Knight Donna through. Right, lad still staying in front. Industry. Got top man Easy Geezer at the back. Just pushing that a little bit too hard. Talking it too hard. Okay. Right, now looking to get a nice bit of slipstream. Well played by Hunty. Managing to keep out of the way just enough, and again as Vitmantree comes round, all getting a little bit busy around here. So we're talking to Hunty the Punty a little bit tomorrow afternoon, if you're watching this live. So Sunday afternoon, I think it's 2:45, 3 o'clock, is Herbie's Destruction Derby lobby, which I believe is 5 separate races where anything goes. That'll give everyone a chance to get a little bit out of their system. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, so that's Herbie. They're going to be hosting that server. That's a good line by Hunty out of there. See how everybody else is getting on. So Industry is getting closer to Buttocks there. That's it. Hunty just dropped back after a couple of not particularly great laps there. Let's see, Emperor Bucks, is he going to manage to get over the line? If he loses this .4, he would have had another fast lap, I think. So that is so right in 10th. Bit of speed there, Knight Donna rocking the Peugeot. This is excellent work. Managing to get in behind Wizard, who's leading the GR3 category in the for this race. That looks like he'll be qualifying the highest. If we've still got any out on the track racing. Yeah, we've got Vitmantree just about to come over the line, so he's marginally faster than Fubuki at the moment. Will he improve? Not at all. Fran, not improving either. Fabuki looks like he's spent. Fran going to park up. Robbo coming to park up. He'll be happy with 4th. So I believe these are the final 3. Just kicking up the dust. How's he going to get on when he comes over the line? Improves by another half a second. Like Donna right up behind him. So that's everyone finished. Everyone, like I said, be going off for a nice cup of tea. Stretch the legs before they come back for some real-time racing again. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea myself, see if I can wake myself up a bit, and we'll catch the start. Boom, well that's the tea gone. So it's a 40-minute race this evening. Then we'll be looking at the Marmite race afterwards. Boost on, etc. Always enjoyable. So the lights are out. It's like a good start by Vitamin G. Fran getting an excellent start. For Buki getting back up through the gears though. We jump back to... As it looks like Wizard didn't have the best start. He's dropped down a couple of positions there. As a Riz looks like he'd got a really good start. Emperor Buttocks keeping up close behind Wizard on his outside. We'll see how they come out of these corners. This is going to be oh, Riz just gone out wide there. That looks like do we get a replay of a Riz? So he was holding it while ran there. Hopefully the camera angle will change. Oh, he might have just had the inside clip. That was a god-awful camera angle, and that has shown us absolutely nothing, but we think he may have had a clip there in the quarter panel. So Wizard has now gone into first place in the GR3 category, 7th overall. Emperor Buttocks still holding firm behind. Behind him, Night Donna. Right Lad right up behind him. Herbie. Into Easy Geezer, and of course and behind him there is his catching, so Hunty the Bunty. Cracking on while there's such a close battle at the back here. We'll skip to the people in first place. I believe first and second are nose to nose as they come over the line. Vitamin G from Fran the Boss. Fabuki keeping them in, well, dropping back, shall we say. He's got a little bit of work to do. Robbo, 4th place, he'll be happy with where he is there, I think. Looking at trying to keep up the exhaust pipes of Fabuki in front. M3 guy, starting to get himself in a little bit of a land of his own. Herbie's just gone off to sign some autographs, I believe. Do we get Herbie? We always get Herbie. So we're guessing he's seen the Herbie Appreciation Society annual fun day out. He's gone across to see them, showing off a little bit with his donuts parked up. A couple of autographs signed, photos, selfies. He'll be back on again, keeping his 6th position. Good work, the Herbster. So, Wizard still leading from Emperor Buttocks. Night Donna under immense of pressure from Right and Lad, as they look like they may have gone past Emperor Buttocks there, who took the corner slightly wide. Night Donna jumping 2 places in a matter of a couple of corners. Right and Lad and Hunty all over the battle. Hunty, lovely bit of grass kicking up there. We like to see the dust fly. Right and Lad looks like he could be just not having the pace in the end to catch up, and Hunt, he looks like he may dive in down the inside. Not close enough there, or didn't really have the balls to throw that one in, as Eeririssss gets a great run off him at the back there. Settles in. Back up front. This battle is... I think this is going to stay for as long as Fran can keep his concentration. Vitamin G, we know he's always at the front and doing extremely well. It'll be interesting to see how close Fran can keep over the next couple of laps. For Buki, again dropping off slightly, all seem to be the 2.73 seconds behind, 2 to 3 seconds, and 3 guy doing that as well. Looks like he's got a nice line through that corner. Herbie back on track after going off for the supporters. Wizard. Nice smooth lines through the corners. No, we don't seem to be able to change the angles and go on board. If I say standard, will it do it then? No. It's a Wizard from Night Donna from Light and Lad. Oh, that's all getting a little bit close behind now. I think we could... they're still staying close. That's side by side racing around those corners. We won't bother. Some good careful driving. Right, like it's been sent very wide round there. Will he sit back behind Eeririssss? Does. There's a slight bit of contact, but they've made it through okay. Eeririssss serving his penalty straight away. Easy geezer back up, and there is gaming back up on the back of the back of the pack. Whew. So Right and Lad dropping back off the back slightly, and say that again later on, I expect. Huntley doing well in 9th. It's quite a big gap in front of him tonight, Donna. So they're coming up to just over 6 minutes. Oh, and Eeririssss in trouble, his wheel's broken. That'll be him out of the game. Oh, it's disappointing for him. Hopefully he'll be able to sort his wheel out quickly. Hopefully it's just a small technical error. Well, that's put him out of the feature race. Giving Huntley far too much attention. So Vitamin G and Fran still close together there. It's 4 seconds now to Fabuki, again 4 seconds back to Robbo. 3 frames, 3 guy. He'll be dropping off again a little bit more, but still. Keeping in front of Wizard, who has 2.2 advantage over Night Donna. That chap we watched a minute ago is in front of Emperor Bucks, and Right and Lad is right up behind. Let's see if he gets the chance to get a little bit of drag slipstream along this straight, and maybe can just jump him into this banked right corner. Top end of the Merc seems to be a little bit too much for him at the moment. Catches up with him quite quickly through those high-speed corners though. Into the long final corner then, swinging round to the left. Get himself up wide. Emperor's a little bit squirrely there, the back of the car shifting round quite a lot. Right and Lad's sitting in behind again, braking slightly early so he doesn't get caught in the slipstream and dragged off. No. Could be looking at getting a good run out of this right hand corner coming up here, seeing if he can get more pace downhill. Still that Mercedes pushing strong. Keeps right up behind him. I think this is where he might be stronger, through this squibbly bit. He starts to gain here, especially coming out of that last part. Now, is he close enough up behind him? It's 0.1, last lap he was 0.6. Just dropping off again. And that's allowing IRSL to catch up behind as well. That's we'll come back to these in a minute. Let's jump back to the front again. And we have Vitamin G with Fran all over the back tail of him. Oh, it's because of the back markers. These geese are getting a bit scared down there, intimidated off the track, which gave Fran the boss a chance to get past. Robbo with M3 behind, you can see him as he comes down the back straight there. That'll give him a little bit of confidence. It's much easier if you can see the car in front, you're not just chasing numbers down. When chasing numbers down, it's Herbie. The car just doesn't look like it's designed to go around corners ever, anywhere and at all. Back in the GR3, Wizard's setting a personal best at the moment. He's managing to pull away rather nicely from Knight Donner. Huntley behind him, he's being of course the blue flag's coming up, but that's Vitamin or... Oh, Hunty! That was nice work. Everything worked out okay in the end. I probably would have gone around the inside of you, I think, then, rather than the outside. Doesn't it make a lot of fun? Now we've got Fabuki coming up behind him. This isn't the best area of track. I think if you're a GR3 driver, you just stay driving around the track and you let the GR1s overtake you where they need to. They're quicker around corners and they're quicker down the straights, so they should be able to go past you. Robbo's still in fourth. He's pulled away slightly from M3 guy over the course of those laps. Wizard being overtaken. I think that will be twice as well, because he's just been overtaken there by Vitamin G in second place. Just all let Fabuki catch up a little bit, but hasn't helped Robbo. M3 guy going past IRSL. Hola. And Herbie managing to go around a corner in that car. So we go zooming back to the front of the GR3 grid with Wizard. Everyone's starting to pull out a little bit of room over each other now. Hunty with 7 seconds over Emperor Burks behind. Then we have IRSL And right and lad, looks like he may have made a mistake. He hasn't been into the pits, I don't think. Oh no, he's just had an untidy lap, the one before this. Because Easy Geezer we saw going off earlier on there. Vitamin G is now in front of Fran the Boss quite considerably. So I think something has happened there, and also that Fran would be... yeah, so Fran must have made a mistake there. See, fuel-wise as well, there's quite a bit of difference between Vitamin G and Fran. Robbo's got more fuel, but then again he's not gone quite as far. Oh bugger, that's my sweets gone. So that's close to the 5-second rule. So yeah, Fabuki must have had we had a nightmare back there. It looks like he took an extra 19 seconds, whether he was facing the wrong way. But yeah, that's dropped him down behind Robbo. Easy Geezer quite close behind. So let's see, check back in with Wizard. Again, just saying hi to Fabuki as he drives past him on the inside. They've taken 7 seconds behind now to Night Donna, who's dropping slightly behind. Knight must be getting concerned as well, because Hunty is tracking him down. We say that as he kicks up a little bit of the grass off the side. He manages to catch it. We'll have a short replay of that, of Hunty losing the back end around there. So just understeered a bit onto the curb, and then he managed to catch it again. Emperor a bit actually, we've seen him a little bit like that coming down the hill, whether that's just connection issues. But he's got a Riz and Right and Lad up behind him as well. Because he's pushed it a little bit too hard, but managed to keep it on the track. Lost a couple of seconds there, but it wasn't too bad. Now he's got a Riz all over the back of him. He'd be looking at getting a nice run down this back straight, which he has done. But again, the Mercedes power is just pulling it down that hill. So if you remember, Riz was the driver that was facing the wrong way out of the 4th corner on the first lap, so he's done well to get himself back up into 11th there. Will Emperor hold that? Emperor holds the 11th place. Right and Lad enjoyed watching that from behind. See this, let's see how life is like at the front. So right at the front here, Vitamin G pulling away from Fran the Boss. You say that Vitamin is very consistent. He had a couple of 142, so I think that was probably around passing other cars on the track and just taking a little bit of time. Easy Geezer pulling out of the way down there. Fran coming through as well. So Robbo, and as Herbie is the first one into the pits, a little bit early in a 40-minute race on the 21, but I think we're getting to that point with the fuel. I find that Herbie's car, as well as not going around corners at speed, is thirsty. So mind you, with the couple of excursions he's done, he's probably done as many mileage as Fran, someone like that. So it's on the medium tyres as well as he comes into the pits. Comes out on the softs. We'll see if Fran, who came in on the softs, will he go out on the softs as Robbo slips up into second position for a while. Buki going up a place as well. Long pit lane here. Same, and then next we've got Fran out on the mediums. M3 guy coming in on the soft tyres. Herbie full of fuel and on softs. Wizard, will he be the first of the... I just see M3 guy there coming in with the fuel on 19. So very fuel efficient car. Wizard being the furthest around the track at the moment of the GR3's, pits first. 5% fuel. 2% fuel, Nike Donna just in behind him as well. Looks like Emperor Buttocks will be throwing himself into the pits, getting a very tight line. Right and Lad as well coming in, both in the pits. As my dog goes, well, it's not really a dog, it's like a dog, it's a lot smaller. Thought I trained him to celebrate when Pip came over the line. Go out now with the neighbours. Yeah. Goodbye. And it all gets quiet in the world's a better place. So, it's lots of people jumping into the pits. Robbo comes into the pits as well from first place. So for Buki now, who continues over the line in first. Vitamin G now on softs. Yeah, it could be something we missed in the first part of the race, was that Vitamin G was on the medium tyres. And still more bits of chocolate to eat. Good boy. Vitamin G coming up onto the back markers there and Perpex. Carefully takes one car, carefully takes another. Probably take right and Lad because of the late braking. Did slow him down slightly around the track, but over a race of this length you expect a couple of... Oh, got a little bit on the grass, but managed to hold it together. A little bit of luck for Vitamin G there. Van getting caught up in this, come across him in a much worse place. Try not to think they're teammates. Oh, getting a little bit out of control there as we jumped into the pits at the wrong moment. So we can see the three of them in the back there, see if we can jump down to 8th. Oh, it's all slightly unnecessary. We can jump back and have a look at and see how that all developed from Emperor Buttocks' point of view. So he's got a good run down the inside there. Brakes a bit late, catches a risk game in, which means that he's slowed down massively on the track and just gets caught by Right and Lad there, who looks like he waits for him. Everything's okay. Fabuki out of the pits in 4th. So we've got Vitamin G 8 seconds now in front of Fran the Boss, 12 seconds in front of Robbo, 3.7 seconds in front of Fabuki. They're both on soft tyres at the moment there. M3 guy on the medium sat in behind, and Herbie, we saw him going and having a look at that earlier, so that's coming out of the... Well, he's let Vitamin G pass there, and it's just cooked it coming out the other side, a little bit too much pace. Unforgiving car. Certainly didn't pick the car he should there, as Wizard on the soft tyres and the fuel load depletion. He's now 24 seconds in front of Night Donna. He still has Hunty within unsavoury touching distance. It's got Riz behind him, and then these two are rather close as they come through the corners here. So buttocks of them. They're going to manage to get through round there. White lad holding it on the inside. Emperor sends it through. All hail the glorious Bucks. Right lad still close enough to as the dog rejoins us in the house. So yeah, Whiting's dropped off a little bit since I let the dog in. Go back to the front of the grid and see what life is like in first. Yeah, with the soft tyres on now, Vitamin G pulling away from Fran in second. It's now 15 seconds in front of Robbo, and Fabuki has dropped off again from behind there. So just over 12 minutes to go. 6 laps. Robbo through nicely there. So Wizard is now 26 seconds in front of Night Donna. So he's struggling a little bit in this, but he's managing to pull away, saying that from Hunty, who's now only 1 second in front of Eeririssss Gaming, who we watched battling a little way back then with Emperor Buttock. So he's managed to pull himself from there behind Hunty on the medium, Eeririssss on the softs, and they're both being caught by the faster GR1 car behind. I'm not sure if that is M3 guy. It is, so Hunty taking the inside line from her, going very defensive into that corner. Oh, it looks like the has got the braking slightly wrong there. We'll see if we can catch that from his point of view coming down the straight there. Do we get brake lights coming on? Brake lights, oh yes, brake lights considerably later, taking massive avoiding action and managing to catch the front. What's that happened? M3 guy managed to just drive past. So that's given Hunty, who somehow managed to pick up a 0.7. I'm not sure who. I know Robbo Racer would have a reason for that penalty being applied to Hunty. So as we move into the last 10 minutes of the race, looking on the tracker, everyone seems to be rather spread out at the moment. M3 guy to overtake Nike. Might just sit in for these corners and then look at taking him. On a slight straight before the left-hander. And he's through and gone. Sure is, needs to keep his head down a little bit. That's Emperor Buttocks catching behind, all hail. Even then, as you saw there, the flash of the green and yellow, distinct livery of Craiden lad. And pretty nicely out of control around that first corner. Bored with easy users there now, got himself some front left-hand suspension and front aero damage that's now repaired itself. Those little nanobots working hard. Handling will come back to him. Raced a few times with Easy Geezer over the last couple of weeks. Always sticks it out till the end, always puts in a good hard graft. So it's nice to see him continuing here. Back out to the front. So Vitamin G now 18 seconds in front of Fran. Robbo still managing to keep in front of Fabuki, but that gap's coming down. Be interesting to see how Fabuki gets on. Cheers, Grey Mouse. Nice of you to join in this evening. See if you stay with us for the Marmite race afterwards. So Robbo now just managing to keep the 2.2 seconds in front. Looks like Fabuki's got second wind with 7 minutes remaining. Good sight of him down the start-finish straight. Putting in a personal best lap there. 1.6 for Robbo, 1.5 for Robbo. There'll be sweat patches across the Yorkshire lad. Fubuki now with it coming up to within a second of him. It's over the crest of the hill, looking down towards the sweeping left-hander through the squibbly bits. Car not quite so responsive through those corners. And another personal best for himself. Looked like he was quicker into the corner, but slower coming out than Robbo. No battery left, and was just starting to harvest it there. So Fubuki's staying about that second behind, not seeming to be able to get quite so close, but they've got another back marker in Hunty. Manages to navigate Hunty as well. Fubuki isn't held up overly by that. But now Robbo coming up against Craiden lad. We'll see if he can both get out of this corner quickly enough. As Fubuki is now down to 0.6 behind. Robbo, oh, that's going to put him under immense pressure as Fubuki manages to get past there. A slight error from Robbo, but he'll be able to keep his... So maybe get a little bit slip off the back of Craiden, coming down the back of here. Soon be past him into this right-hander. He'll be disappointed with that, but I think he started in 4th, so finishing in 4th won't be the end of the world. They're certainly going to find it difficult to drop down to 5th, I think, with 4.5 minutes to remain. Let's have a look and see how the GR3 category's going at the moment, with ERT Wizard 30 seconds in front of Night Donna, 18 seconds in front of Eeririssss Gaming. Emperor Bucks all hail, 3 seconds in front of Craiden lad, who's got Hunty the Punty behind him now. I think we may have had a Hunty mistake a little while back. I thought they were the other way round. Nice one, Hunty. Nice little bit of flashing through the corners. We'll jump between Hunty, Emperor and Craiden lad for the next couple of minutes. I think they're the closest on the track. I think we're looking at 11 for Craiden. I think Fubuki is pulling away from Robbo now, and he is 3.6 seconds in front. So we'll go back to 11th, or not. We can do 10th and down. So Hunty now 1 second behind Craiden lad, who must have had a little rush of blood, and he's catching up now. 0.8 behind. .7, 0.62, 0.56, 0.533. The time's coming down faster than the totalizer on Pointless. So Hunty taking a closer line. Not sure where Craiden is. He's gone off the line, and Hunty sweeps underneath him. So it looks like Hunty had a couple of laps where he was 159s, and then all of a sudden he's dipped back under. Whether he's... I believe he stopped again. I think he just had a couple of good laps, and then a massively untidy 2:20, unless that was his pit out. So yeah, maybe he's come in again and just put a new set of boots on to battle away. When it's on the worn mediums, he's going to be struggling to keep up. But a hell of a lot less fuel. As we can see with Hunty, looks like he's going to be driving the car back home again after the race, and he's got enough fuel to do that. You see we've got Emperor right up in front of us now. He's made a bit of a squibbly-bibbly error, and his soft tyres are all looking a little bit screamy. That gives Hunty the chance of catching. He's 0.4, giving him a little flash. Who doesn't appreciate a nice flash from the Hunty? Oh, Emperor just starting to struggle to get the front end of that vehicle, the Mercedes in. Understeers at the best of times. Hunty with his sticky soft tyres on shouldn't have too much of a difficulty getting past Emperor. If he can't get past him down the hill here, he should have enough traction to pull him under like he did to Craiden on the last one. See how he manages to come in, sweeps in late. Does he cut under? Yeah, he's done it again. Much better traction and grip through that right-hander. And he's back up into 10th place. We've got IRSL into 9th there. It looks like he's just managed to drag the fuel out slightly better than a couple of the others. So he looks like he may have done just done the one stop there, and that's allowed him to get 9th. It'll be interesting to see if he makes it with the fuel. See, we can't see how much fuel he has actually got, but it looks as if he's well, this will be the last lap, so all he's got to do is get through another couple of corners and he's finished. It's all downhill, so we could roll from there, which it might need to be doing soon. So final lap, that's worked out fantastically for him. Knight Donner's already finished in 8th. So looks like it's a fantastic race. From being last at the start of the first lap, fantastic finish. Excellent racing from IRSL. Congratulations. He gets the 3rd place. Hunty comes in behind. Emperor Buttocks crosses the line behind him. Wrighton lad backwards across the line, dancing like a small girl child's ballerina. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of today's race, Vitamin G. M3 guy managing to we've got a nice little replay of him crossing the line there. I think we've got enough time. Yeah, Vitamin G and M3 guy. Nice. You could photo finish that M3 guy and it looked like that you were narrowly beaten. So let's go and have a look at 2nd place. So Fran losing a penalty there that he's picked up as he comes around the final couple of corners. Yeah, we'll see if that can just jam up a bit then. And he's finished. Everything's over. Mr. Robbo comes across the line. Vitamin G wins round 4, season 2, from pole position with the fastest lap. Good racing from everyone. Which means I take a 2-minute break. And hopefully we'll be back again very soon with the bonus race. Yes, we've got Hunty's super looking forward to this next race. A lot of sorriness going on and apologies. and that happens in races like this where you've got the quicker cars on the same track. Congratulations to the winners, which was Vitamin G and some other fella. Right, that drink. So here we are back again for the highlight of the evening. Boost on, slipstream on high. Flash, flashy, flash, flash.
I'm rocking.
Smells like feet.
Yes. So rolling start gets us underway. Of this 15-minute race. Robbo keeping in front for his gaming. Hadn't be pushing up behind. A few cars going off for a little look around the grass. Robbo in the Yorkshire T going into the final corner. Suspension way down, but he's riding that on back out the other side. Vitamin G managing to pull away. There's going to be some boost going on seriously to that down the back. Knight Donner in 8th. Emperor Buttocks at the inside. There'll probably be contact. It didn't look like there was somehow. Right and Lad holding on to the inside there as they come out the other side. Foxy, Hunty. Fabuki dribbling away at the back with Herbie as well. And we have Herbie. And may or may not have been contact there at all between Herbie and anyone else. Let's have a look. Fabuki on the inside of Easy Geezer. Buzzers behind Herbie. Herbie right out the way. Oh, Easy Geezer just giving him a kiss there. And another kiss just to say goodnight. Back up front, Wizard leading from M3 guy. Vitamin G, I mean. M3 guy in 3rd. Novel camera angle there. Brakes on into the first corner. Looks like Fran may have got close to the back of M3 guys. They way around. Wizard in 12th. The beauty about the bonus race at the end is you can get smashed off on the first corner and still win easily. Catch up certainly helps out. Emperor's taking his time to, I'm not sure what it's gonna, let's see. It's almost like a radioactive turtle's underbelly. I think, oh, Fran looked like his lower ball joint had just gone from the right hand side there, just popped out of its socket, lost his drive, and that is the yellow greeny underbelly of a radioactive turtle. Hunty's car looking rather scratched up. Oh, he's got 1/4 of it that isn't scratched. Well done to Hunty there for not scratching that corner. Awesome touchy play at the back with M3 guy. Robbo still managing to keep his car into a useful condition as Fabuki takes a different route around that corner. That may be a bit harder. Robbo held it together though. everyone's still on the same piece of track, like all the way down to 12th there on the same pace. A few penalties being picked up for probably a little bit of side contact or something. Soon start getting good runs out of these corners. Suzuki's are at the back, Herbie next in front of him, M3 guy just going over the line to start his 5th lap. There's excitement in front as Wizard looks to go around the outside of Fran. That doesn't work with Hunty rejoining the track after a small excursion. So we've got Wizard here on the inside of Fran. That's going to put him slightly off balance coming into the corner there. As Fabuki looks like he's... sometimes when you put your brakes on going into that corner, the weight of the car shifts and you end up going the wrong way. Looks like Fabuki may have done that. Wizard, Fran, Hunty, M3 guy now back up. Losing his penalty before carrying on. Go back to Fabuki in the Craiden race livery. Up the inside. A whole line of cars there snaking around. So off we got first to 13th on that little straight. Whiten lad taking his turn in second. Got his front wheels a little bit green. He'll lose a little bit of time coming out that back corner, so Mike Donner will probably be looking at getting past him. And as I took no time at all to sort my livery out before the race. Black livery. Again, the radioactive underbelly of the turtle. Emperor Bucks is up in a third. Somebody did not take that corner. First place for Minchi, Knight Donna. Buttocks from Wizard. Fran from Foxy. It's all changed now as Fran goes up the inside of Wizard with the radioactive underbelly of the turtle, Emperor Buttocks alongside. Fran takes third, Buttocks fourth. Vizard sixth, but even up behind him now is Foxy 3.82731. Who's not there anymore. Looks like he may or may not have gone around that corner at all. Not done it up the inside of it with Wizard looking absolutely out of control. That was we're gonna look at that again. Skittles chewing in the middle, so Wizard gets a little bit side with the underside of the radioactive turtle, comes into this corner, loses control, hits Fran into Vitamin. Foxy stuffs into the back of him. Every other car that's ever been on the grid is also there bouncing around. And we're off again, like Donna in front of Vitamin G, who's gaming in third. Foxy and the radioactive underside of the turtle. Emperor Bucks in 7th. It's a nice view back there down the straight. All the names are kind of getting in the way. Must know what button it is. Forget to do that. Fubuki keeping up behind, and Robbo dropping back to his lowest position so far of 12th. He obviously knows there's 5.5 minutes to go, so he's just keeping his eye on when to attack to get to the front at the optimal time. Wizard not managing to smash it out of anyone around that corner. Good work there. And we look back down the straight, Knight Donna slightly getting squizzly as IRSL takes 2nd place from Vitamin G. The radioactive underbelly of the Turtle Emperor Buttocks in 4th, closely followed by, I can't remember what word Robbo uses for him, in 4th. In 5th, I mean, there's Hunty. I think he still has 1/4 of that car untouched. Robbo into 9th. Fran. Alright lad, that didn't work out. We're going to check back into that to see what happened. It looks like he turned, but so he's got right and lad here with Fubuki right up behind him. So what happens here is he goes to turn in. I think he may just caught the back end. Oh no, he's just... Nigella Lawson overcooked that bad boy. Let's skip that. Pretend we didn't see that again. But he's going to have massive boost. There's 4 minutes to go and he's not that far off. Knight Donna leading the way from Hunty the Punty in 2nd. A risk gamer from Fubuki, Fran, Vitamin G down into 6th place. So here we are, the back straight, which actually looks longer than the start and finish straight. I'll put 1 car on that at the moment. Like Donna swarmed all over by Hunty the Punty Risen. Fubuki. It's going a little bit wide round there. Wizard's now back up in. If Hunty gets a little penalty for that, I don't think so. I think he'll be alright. He's got the inside of Vitamin G down here. If he can hold the corner, he has done. Fran looks like he might get through as well with 2.5 minutes to go. So Knight Donna leading at the moment. Fubuki right up behind him as he takes the lead in the inside into that corner. From Knight Donna. Hunty just dropping off a little, I think, now as Vitamin G back up into 4th place. Fran underside of the radioactive Turtle Emperor Buttocks in 6th. A couple of laps to go now. Fubuki leads the way. Knight Donna a little bit squiffy there. Hunty the Punty. Alright, look like Vitamin G getting a little bit all over the place. He's dropped down, I think. Hunty the Punty going up the inside. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, 2:45, on Herbie's. Herbie's going to be doing a lobby of Destruction Derby. Again, it's on, I think it's any GR4 car of your desire. And it is full-on punting race. So if you want to get some frustration out and smashing cars around the other way without fear of pit lane infringements or anything a little bit OTT like that, give us a shout and join in. Look for Herbie. Friend that bad boy. Where is he? Sure he's up here somewhere. Here we go, Herbie. So with 42 seconds to go, but it looks to start the... I think this will be the last lap. Can't see it going any further, so Fabuki's in the lead at the moment from Night Donna, Hunty the Punty, Vitamin G, Fran, Radioactive Underbelly of the... Oh no, we've just had a big off from Vitamin G there. It could be very close whether we're going to start another lap again. This might well be it. It is. Fabuki wins from Night Donna, Hunty. Radioactive underside of the Turtle Emperor Buttocks, Wizard, Fran the Man, Righton Lad, Foxy, Robbo, Easy Geezer, M3 Guy, Vitamin G, Aris Gaming, and the Herb. There we go, that is the results for the Me Too Boomerang race of the Round 4 Season 2 multi-class. So congratulations to Fabuki. Yeah, Fabuki. Good work, Fabuki. Let's give him a little well done, Fabuki. But yeah, some good riding and driving there. Hopefully everyone had a lot of fun. It's a good way of letting off steam after the race beforehand. Yeah, Riz Gaming having a shoot off. Living in Spain, he's a couple of hours in front of us. So yeah, thanks very much for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those two races. We'll be back in 1 week's time, or maybe it's just straight into 2 weeks' time for the next Boomerang race. But thank you ever so much for joining in. And we'll see you all very soon. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it, that'd be good. And again, thanks very much everyone. We'll see you again on the flip side.